Yep, of Ding versus Immo, we are back and jumping straight into the first match of the deciders. Another PVT. PVT all the way. Choosing a different map from the previous series. I don't know whose mapping this was, but it could have been Cheoklate. Or it could have been coming out of the lower bracket. Why is it up? It could have been Im. I'm just gonna call him Im. We'll call him Im the whole game. He said how to pronounce it. Chat doesn't use name anymore, but well. Okay, so Cheoklate, going for a scout. Im, he's probably gonna go for a super heavy bio style, which won. One thing I gotta point out, his upgrades were on point. His upgrades were on point, like the last game when Ding was eliminated. Again, Ding, if you're watching this or you watch this in the future, thanks for participating, but as of right now, yeah, like one thing that helped him win was his upgrade advantage. 3 upgrades ahead, I think. Yeah, I think it was like +1/+1 to like +2 plus. Was it +2 +1? I don't know with certainty. But again, Cheoklate, a quote-unquote better player, given that he. You know what? It's a deciders match. They're both even. We'll see how it goes. And not rocking the Stone Protoss skin. I was just thinking about it, like, was Amon incompetent? Yeah. But it was an incompetence born out of arrogance. Like, he thought he was gonna win. He thought, like, he had such, like, a careless disregard despite all his, I'm not even gonna call it maniacal planning. I just have this feeling like it was, Durant who did all the actual, scheming, planning, logistics. Yeah, but it was more out of incompetence, letting Alarak find out how little he cared, and once Alarak, turned the Tal'Darim against Amon, it was kind of over. But Artanis would have to scrub really badly to lose the Admiral, which he didn't. It's Artie. Cringe Tannis, as local calls him. Now, while we have a bit of downtime, him getting a bunker, playing defensively, I want to talk about the series after this. Now, if you're watching like, wait, this is the final season, what are you talking about? I've got one more thing planned. I've got one more little surprise planned. If you, this will be a real treat, especially if you watched Group A. Where can you watch Group A, you might ask? Well, Group A, the first matches are actually out on YouTube. They're also on the Twitch channel. Okay, there we go. Orbital command starting up. They're on the Twitch channel. You can go and watch that, anytime. The YouTube VODs for the rest of Group A should be going up today or tomorrow. The YouTube VODs for this will go up definitely before Sunday. I'm not gonna say when. It depends on when I have time to do it. Observer Alpha Cheoklate getting that scouting information. Ibs. I mean, he won a series without scouting. Anyway, but for the match of this, I'll touch a little bit more. But coming back to this game, it's the Bio style against the Robo style. Yeah. Okay, fine. Let me talk about what I have planned. Again, I'll show you the YouTube channel after this match, but the other group we had something we didn't. It had PvP. It had a lot of PvP. A lot of PvP. And every single PvP was a cheese. So, okay, Observer gets in, sees everything. Again, this is the... Yeah, this is the 5th... Wait, 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th game Cheoklate has played against him. He's gotta see this, and I would like to have asked like what he was thinking. But, well, I don't know. Like, was it like, oh, it's this it's this shit again. Okay, but it looks like he's going. I'm gonna guess Colossus, but it's true. You know, you go Colossus. It's actually. I think it was. I think it was Roddy who said that if you're a lower league player, including myself, go Colossus first. Simply because, like Protoss has three big AoE options against Terran, Bio, or Zerg, all of Zerg. Storm, Purification Novas, and Colossus Fire. I just realized there was actually a Templar. Basically, Colossus, Disruptor, High Templar. Take the Colossus first because they give you consistent AoE and they are not as because again, Storm you can mess up. Oh my god, there was a fight I was in once where I I warped in High Templars, but due to a like I had 4 High Templars backing Storm, and I warped in a few new High Templars, but when I clicked the merge, it merged the high energy Storm Templars. I lost the game. Him going for mass marine style, you know, I wonder if he had a bet with someone. You know, combat shields +1 is gonna finish, probably gonna do an attack, we haven't seen that before. Boom, almost getting stuck, but cancels the building instead. You know, Cheoklate playing a very, very macro game as is. Hey, so look at all those marines. Look at all those marines. It's almost like watching Zerglings, to be honest. Tank's gonna get out Liberators. I'm not gonna be out for a while yet. He's a Bio army going for that move out. Okay, Cheoklate has to know. He's got observers all over the place. Okay, good. Taking the watchtower. I saw something. Oh yeah, the observer following it all the way. But again, Cheoklate doesn't have anything to do with this. Okay, this is really, really risky. It really comes down to positioning. Like if Bio tries to go through this ramp, yeah, just defend the top of this ramp. You'll be fine. A drop though would be very, very dangerous. Or load up one medevac, drop here, and threaten here. Because the army can't be in 2 places at once. If the Colossus leaves this spot, okay, but that's not happening. The army is just shocking around a whole lot of blue, teal. I don't know what color this is. There's a whole lot of blue just going around. Colossus stalkers coming back down. You know, more Bio tanks now coming and joining the fray. Oh, do you want to engage him? You don't have Blink, but it doesn't have no Marauders either. Army's loading up, and oh dear. Okay, he's gonna save the rest. No, he's not. All this Bio taking a lot of damage running away. Again, Bio damage is not free. All of this getting caught out on the bat. Even the one tank. Okay, the army with the inferior supply is chasing the army with the superior supply. All the way back across the map. And the push continues again. At some point this has to be an overcommitment. Is that right now? Not really. Colossus is still burning it for everything. Thermal Lance done. Yeah, the Bio just burned down. As Marshal Raider put it, turned a whole squad of Marines to ash. Does anyone ever like go back and watch the old Legacy, no, the old Wings of Liberty introduction videos? Oh, those were so cool. Those were so cool. It was like, it was all narrated by Jim Raynor, voice actor, but also from his perspective. So he talks about the Zerg as being these filthy, disgusting aliens, and Kerrigan being somebody he quote kept for one side. He talks about, you know, the mind-bending powers of the Protoss. It's a great video. But outdated. Like you see a mothership flying around in the Protoss video that can bend time and space. I kind of miss Time Warp, but I understand why it had balance issues. The old Archon toilet. 20 BCs disappear in 5 seconds. Protoss OP, but they nerfed it. Okay, so Cheoklate is a great position, 80 probes, getting as much money as he wants, spending it well, I gotta add. 3,000 minerals and still not really jumping over 1,000, and yep, still not jumping over 1,000, not bad. On the other side, does Cheoklate have, no, does Im have another base? No, he does not. My observing is not that good. A move out, is this to threaten? Again, the same thing, defender's advantage, tanks are siege, this choke point will be a death zone. Observers standing, flying high, watching everything, these tanks unsieged. I mean, I guess you want the tanks unsieged. Okay, SCV taking another base, the army not really doing anything. Let's look at the vision. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, he sees all of this. Like, the watchtower, the zealot. I'm guessing he's in the watchtower, like, physically watching everything. Okay, but this is still a scary army. He's ahead in... Oh, but he's down an upgrade now. Risky. He's gonna be down... No, he's still gonna be down an upgrade because plus... Yeah, +1 armor on both sides will be finished at the same time. No, +2 armor will be finished at the same time as +1 armor, so an upgrade ahead. Storm is not yet done, but again, feedbacks on the Medivacs can do a lot of damage. The tanks are sieged, but the bio is high. The tanks, all the high value gas intensive tanks are gonna die. The Marines are gonna be reduced to ash. The Archons just soaking damage, just tanking. Storm is now done, and Storm is now down. Well, all of Im's fighting force is dead, except for 3 Marauders, and whatever's at home. Cheoklate, you can just walk across the map and win. Not much the enemy can do to stop you. Yep, still down an upgrade. Cheoklate, +1 gonna finish at the same time, it looks like. No upgrades on the... No vehicle upgrades either, which means that honestly Cheoklate's army is just going to be superior because the tanks are not going to get upgrades. No, that would have been really ambitious, like Colossus drop. Okay, Vikings on the way, there is a response coming out. Next upgrade, so it's very possible that it is going to be down 2 full upgrades soon, depending on how things are. Okay, a nice repair on the Medivacs. I mean, I asked Dark Void why people don't repair. Simple answer was APM. It's true. Okay, +1 vehicle weapons, other upgrades starting up. That upgrade advantage should narrow, but the supply, it's not narrowing. Im is stopped at 68 workers. Not a bad idea. It leaves more potential room for army. Planetary fortress coming up. Okay, he's just gonna walk. Okay, yeah, he saw the army out of position with this observer. He's just gonna walk up this ramp and take this. Stormers are gonna come down any second now. It hits the bio, it hits the Vikings. The Colossus are taking quite a bit of damage. One will probably go down to the Vikings, but another round of storms. Oh, the bio just dies. The 4 Colossus still standing strong. Another storm going down. 16 SCVs, the entire natural is forfeit, more storms coming down. Okay, the Colossus are gonna die, but so have so many workers. Cheoklate is banking an insane amount, but he's maxed. He's taking another base to boot. A lot of these zealots, like, the wall is down, the tank's not gonna be able to stop it. GG. Cheoklate takes the game. I've always got cards to play well. Okay, but before we go to the next map, I do want to look at this gorgeous... Ah, man. You know what? No. No. I will look at the other map instead. What's this? I am ruling. Reddit, important stuff. Okay, so while we load up the next match, let's take a look at the other map that's going to the map pool. That side is game 2. Game 2 was on Simulacrum, which is still in the map pool. Interesting. No Nightshade. Absolutely no Nightshade. Is PVT banned on Nightshade? I don't really know. All I know is that Zen gets vetoed all the time, but... Okay, pause. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about this map. I do think maps are important. The artistic value should be represented. This is a more standard map. It's called Everdream. It's by Mal, who made other maps as well. I don't know which maps offhand. The map has 16 blue bases, 2 of which have a single rich Vespine Geyser. That's actually a lot of bases, very macro. So where's the rich Vespine Geyser? Uh, is it this? I don't know. I don't see no purple gas. Okay, fine. Average rust is 37 seconds. Important information. The rocks in the middle pass the ramp leading side ground. Line of sight blockers in the high ground. And lastly, main bases are not directly in the corner. I do like it now that they include notes. Last time it was just, oh, here's the map. Here are a few important details. This is like, the map makers getting a bit of input, telling us what they thought. Hey, this would be really cool. Like, if they were on the pilot show again, to talk about the new maps, that'd be something really, really cool. Oh dear, did I not? Oh crap! Did I do the stream correctly? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I should get the timings for all this for YouTube. Okay, enough of this. Nice red pretty trees. Back to the game. And unpause. In the top, in the top of Simulacrum, currently up in the best of 3, it is Cheoklate. And at the bottom, it is Im from D Life. I really should, ask in all the player interviews, how exactly did you pick your StarCraft 2 name? Cheoklate, Im. Interesting names. Okay, Proxy Pylon, I love this. I love some variety. I wonder if he's playing off his knowledge because he's probably thinking that Im is going to do the exact same thing, and if I was playing this series, great chance I would have lost, but if I was playing this series, I would think it's going to do the same thing again. Like, it's not going to be like that crazy mind game thing where he, Max Packs. Anytime I just see like single gateway down, whatever variation, I just think Max Packs. Because it's actually brutally effective. Like, unless the Reaper stays at home, even if the Reaper stays at home, there's a very high chance that the CC is going to be at least delayed. He's going to take it. Once he reaches 300 minerals, he's going to take it. Oh, but he's going to scout it. Oh, he scouts it. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so now he's got an idea. He's definitely not going to take the thing, not going to make, the same mistakes previously. Oh dear, it's gotten locked down by his co-worker. Bunker, yeah. Again, okay, the Rexes go up. CC's down at home. I don't think Cheoklate knows that he's been scouted. I have no idea. But again, one Zell is gonna do absolutely nothing. Yep, it's gonna get up here. What's it gonna do? It's gonna hit this. And the SCV is gonna repair it. The Zealot's gonna be frustrated. The Zealot's gonna go, like, you should just cancel this Zealot at this point. No? Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter one bit. What's this? Okay, factory. Okay, no, he cancelled the. Okay, so that was a cancelled sound. What's the point of this? Okay, but again, we're getting a slightly different game, which I do love. It's not the same stock standard. It's not the same stock standard build, even though it's been PvT. It's been PvT all the way. Stem? Anyway, meantime, Robo going down, again, not in that awkward, clunky position, which got a freaking Colossus trapped back there. Too big. Stargate, okay, so it really looks like he is doing some sort of 1-1-1. Again, you can still go down to CC, you can still go into that 1-1-1. There, Im is only slightly down in workers, the economic advantage will not kick in just yet. But at the same time, you know, with all this production, and that's the other thing, right? You're not building SCV slash probes, so you'll be able to do this. In fact, this is this is perfect for like a double medevac drop if he had the gas for it. It cancel this and just gets faster, but another medevac will go down. Yep, there we go. And this drop has the potential to do a lot of damage because, again, I don't know if Im knows. I don't know if he had time to see the replays in between, but he particularly always goes Observer. Always. But you can... Okay, so one medevac is full. Is he going to wait for the other one? Yep. Unloads the other one. The tank's nowhere near that. Doesn't really matter. Here's the thing. By the time that medevac hits the enemy base... Okay, leaves a couple of sentries. Still on guard duty. Observer's gonna miss all of this. Like, wait, is he? Yeah, he's gonna miss all of this. The visions do not touch. This third base is cancel at best, kill at worst. It's not gonna get up. Army supply is 8 to 29. Decides not to draw a bit of a risky decision. Okay, never mind. There is no response from Cheoklate. Now the drop comes down. A spread drop as well. There's only one pylon, so yeah, you take this, you knock out a lot of that production. Yep, targets it down. There go 2 gateways. How many gateways does he have? 1. Yeah, he's gonna take a lot of probe losses. Okay, another CC going down for him. Okay, this is enough damage to more than equalize. This is enough damage to punish the max build. I don't know why he's staying to fight a couple of gateways. They're not really important. You want your target down the Nexus, you go and kill the third, like he saw the third. There's no counter attack. Oh, parade push. Oh, a mass and an F2 stem, which I don't disagree with. They'll be here faster. Yep, going up the ramp should have done that sooner. Yeah, it's gonna kill every single road, even with the probe pull. Reinforcements are on their way. 15, 16, yeah, it's 8 to 27 workers. Again, doing that one base all in into follow up. The next medevac is here. GG. Im on the verge of qualifying for the semis and finals, and by doing so, getting himself a little bit of money. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to prepare the next match. You know what? I am going to have a little bit of a do. We are. Yeah, so talk about this map again, purity and industry. Oh, now I get the names. Now I get the names. Like this map is a lot better. Like there's a goal base here. There's, you know, something I really like about this is that it's not like perfectly symmetrical design wise. It's got high Vespene gases. It's got, oh man. While waiting for the next replay to load, if you remember Odyssey, oh I love those games simply because on Odyssey, like Zergs and Protoss would just take the goal base as an option. It was far away enough to justify its distance, and just pump out Zealots, Lings, and try and win the game. I think it was in the map pool last year's Katowice. Elaser won a sick game against, I think, either Stefano or yeah, because basically Stefano took the goal base. Basically, Laser's opponent, I think it was a Laser, took the goal base and tried to win off that against Laser's more standard play, and Laser like won. He was able to hold the superior link count, like he was playing out of his mind. This kind of looks like a person, doesn't it? Like, a head, hands. Okay, but enough of this. Back to the actual game. And again, do stick around for. Because I've got one more series after this. It's a PvP. It's a little something different. You know, YouTube can't be 100% tournaments. It's not. In the bottom side of the world of sleepers, not giving us a single nightshade game, it is Cheoklate. And not up 2-0, but up 1. And both sides, and winning, getting this far off effectively a single build with one variation in the last game, it is Im. He's gonna do the same thing again, if not he would have got to the gas by now. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about YouTube, shall we? Now if you go to my YouTube channel at Redgunnerguy, I will be posting that in the chat a little bit later. It's that's where you're gonna find these replays for the first tournament, viewer-casted replays, the whole shebang. But I do want to include like other stuff. Like recently, I uploaded this video. We'll take a look at that later. It's a 2v2. I uploaded a video of a 2v2 done by me and Dark, and we did the 5x Reaper, and it was glorious. We only played a couple games. I don't have too much experience with it yet. In fact, that's actually a really good video because, and I did mention this, a mistake on my part. That video is great because there's a section in the middle where Dark Void Masters Terran actually goes through how to do a 2x. You stop at this, you get. He actually told, no, you cut SCVs. What? Like, yeah, you stop building SCVs so you can get the second Rex faster. Like, oh. Master Terran. I mean, that's something I do want to do, like a 2v2 tournament at some point. I'm just a little bit worried about, side-ups and how it's going to go. How I'm going to structure it. Because a 2v2 tournament, like again, this tournament was 8 players. We just nice got 8 players. Well, actually 7 players. One could make it. We got 7 players, but again, an 8-player 2v2 tournament that's a lot of games. Well, the other ways I could do like if it's 8 teams and 16 players, and I'm like, people are not gonna. Or maybe we could do like 3 teams. No, 6 teams. Yeah, 6 teams, 12 players. Double elimination. You could do that. Oh, but we won't be able to do it in one day, right? Again, I don't know. I need to figure out the logistics of a 2v2 tournament. I would always want there to be like some kind of quote-unquote group stage or a double elimination. I don't like the e-gaming 2v2. Yes, that's the actual name. The e-gaming 2v2 is, from what I saw, I might be wrong. You can correct me in chat or in YouTube later. It's single elimination. It's a lot easier to run. Things can run simultaneously, which is good. 2v2 games tend to be a lot longer. 2v2 games tend to be a lot longer simply because, like, there are more things to kill, and more than that, like, an attack that ends a game in a 1v1, like a kind of game ending with a mind drop, for example. Not necessarily the case in 2v2. Oh, okay, but if I do a 2v2 tournament, I'm like, no, there's not gonna be any skill cap. It's, you put together your team, you go ahead. You just do it. I've casted a few 2v2 games. In fact, I've had the privilege of being casted on my YouTube channel plug again. It's on my YouTube channel. Okay, this bunker making things a little bit awkward. The mining path. Oh, it's a full wall. A slight delay, but nothing too. This is amusing. First time I've seen this, but this is the right position. You do want to try and put it somewhere here so that it protects, you know, the middle line. It protects the ramp. Things can get down. Yeah. Eventually, I think the SCVs will realize and just go around. But in the meantime, it's just you know, we get this weird semicircle. Wheels going down, +1 going down. Okay, the exact same thing, give or take, by both players, just on a different map in the final series. Winner going on to face. I don't know. Again, I don't want to look at the bracket simply because I don't want to think about like who won, because that might take away from the casting. But again, both tournaments had to run simultaneously at the same time. That's why we cast the replays today. Okay, standard Colossus. I mean, the counter. Oh, a supply block. It's probably gonna throw down I think I saw it fall down, right? Oh, nice! Missile tower going up. You know, gonna ward off DTs, gonna ward off the those pesky prisms. At the same time, getting his own jobs, getting tanks. Probably gonna do the exact same attack, which Cheoklate will know. Maybe be able to jump on a Colossus. You know, but again, this was a pretty. No, look at the score. It was actually a pretty good group. You know, yeah, there were a couple of 2-0s, Scruffy, but thank you, Scruffy. But at the end of the day, you know, it was ultimately back and forth. That there was that really good base trade between, I think it was Ding and Im on a Fabian. A lot of points. The game swung back and forth. You know, it was a good group stage, and I hope that the players playing had fun. You know, I actually met with a representative from SCOGA, the Singapore Esports Association, or rather the government sanctioned one, and he made a good point that I had almost forgotten. Like, at the end of the day, this is about fun. You know, this is about community. Like, the reason I do these tournaments is because StarCraft on the ladder can be a very, very, very lonely game, and it's good to have, you know, a community, people to practice with. People to, you know, do these things. I do message some of the others asking about builds and stuff like that, and it's good to see that there is some kind of a scene. Okay, he scares there's going to be a battle. It's that one tank style again. Step backwards. Okay, he's going to shred through all of the gateway. Needs to be really careful. Storm done. Storm is done. 2 Templars. I don't think they have energy though, but you don't want to overcommit these. Marines overstepped really, really low. Seeing their comrades turn to charcoal. I think, okay, I'm glad their visors are up because of the smell of human flesh. Not gonna think about that, but again, okay, so Cheoklate is technically ahead. He's ahead in workers. His economy is untouched. But again, Im has not taken economic damage either. He should be producing SCVs. He is. Okay, so it's gonna get more tanks as always. Getting a lot more. Getting more racks. Getting more FAC. No port. Wait. Which part of this structure is, damn it? Okay, I'm not gonna touch anything else. I might accidentally screw this up, but I don't think he's got an armory. Oh dear, he's gonna be down at upgrade soon. Like 1-1 is done. Okay, now armory is starting up, but while the armory is starting up, Protoss doesn't need that. Something Protoss OP, but yeah, Protoss could. Okay, well, what's Protoss's actual upgrades? Okay, so this is +2. So opponent's going to be up and upgrade with absolute certainty. Right now it's even. Right now army supplies are even enough. You know, Cheoklate has already gotten that tier 3 Colossus tech. Laser giraffes. Why aren't there skins for that yet? Okay, takes down this pylon, takes down an observer with a scan. Okay, Cheoklate is getting into position. Oh, that's a lot of storm. Not just storm, those are Archons too. Like, this is the difference between being in position. Oh, this is. No, the siege up. No, you should have just picked up and got away. The tanks are gonna die. And this army is just gonna get chased back. Take all these Marines left behind. A medevac going down behind all of that. Poor Marine. Rest in peace. Well, he's in multiple pieces now, but okay. So it's 5 base against 3. I don't see another base going down. Thor's coming out for. That's interesting. No, but Thor's Zealots will just jump on that. Is this for? Is this for? Is this to try to shoot a Colossus? I have no idea. Okay, quite a few idle SCVs. Upgrades are now back on track. However, Cheoklate is now up and upgrade. I think +1/+1. The respective +1s to finish on time, but he's already got +2. Not researching anything else on that third. On the other forge. Oh, that's an insane amount of storm. Like, that storm can destroy like any Zerg army except Ultralisk. Yeah. Just think about the amount of gas he had to invest. That's a lot of gas, but he can afford it. He's getting an arrowhead worth of gateways. A lot of production, a lot of everything ahead in supply. It will come down to the fight, but Storm against Bio? Okay, Hellions and Thors? To do what? Hellions especially. Okay, I like this move. He scans, he wants to say, okay, are they observing something? It's right out of range. It's in the perf spot. But this army, again, out of position. Like, this base is gone, it's down. And it's oversaturated. The High Templars lagging behind, but by the time they get here, you know, the Bio taking a lot of damage. There are those storms, the Thors coming through. Trying to stun a step, but the Thors are not even firing. A lot of storms going down, but the Thors are holding strong. Okay, but a re-rally of attack, another storm going down. All the medevacs again, they should have been Liberators. No energy too. No warp prism, it looks like. No warp prism. But just like that, you know, Cheoklate, he's put himself very, very far ahead. Doubled the worker count. Like, he could just like play Zerg at this point, just like send wave after wave after wave. This tech switch is not something I can honestly say. Okay, Liberator's coming out now. I mean, the Hellions should be doing run-bys. That's the only way you're gonna get anything done, but nope, this is not gonna help the sheer number of Zealots. I think they just walked from home. GG! Cheoklate moves on to the winner's bracket.